Hi, everybody. I wanted to do a quick review of comma splice errors, run ons, and fragments. So, this is something we talked about in the beginning of the semester and we've practiced several times. But because it is something so common, and I saw some of these errors in your essays, I like to keep practicing it throughout the semester. So, real quick, this is a part of your homework. So, I just wanted to give you a quick little refresher. Comma splice errors are when you're using a comma incorrectly. So the first two sentences are examples. She loves reading books. She goes to the library every weekend. So this is the number one most common error. It's just using a comma to connect two complete sentences. So what I mean by that is if I put a period here and the sentences look fine, that means they're complete. She loves reading books. She goes to the library every weekend. So if they can turn into complete sentences, they cannot be connected with a comma. You can connect it with a period. We've practiced this. In fact, let me just give you the three solutions again, just as a quick reminder. So the three solutions are always a semicolon. Okay. So a period, a semicolon, and then a conjunction. Okay. So here you could do, I think it would make sense to say she loves reading books, comma, and she goes to the library every weekend. So those are always your three solutions for a comma splice. Okay. So here we have another one. We finished the project early. Now we can relax for the rest of the day. I generally just put a period. So we know this doesn't work. Make this a new sentence. After now, you should have a comma. Now we can relax for the rest of the day. Okay? So those are your comma splices. So run ons are very similar to comma splices, except there's no punctuation whatsoever. So here you have I went to the store, I forgot to buy milk. So if I were to do this, I went to the store, I forgot to buy milk. This I'm just creating a comma splice, so that doesn't work. So you should just be putting a period. I went to the store, I forgot to buy milk. Okay. Down here, he loves to play basketball. He practices after school every day. So where does this become a run on? He loves to play basketball here. Okay. So we change this to a he, capitalize he, practices after school every day. Now you have two complete sentences that are broken apart in a more logical way. You can also use these solutions up here too. You don't always have to use a period. Okay, and the last one is a fragment. A fragment is an incomplete thought, an incomplete sentence. It always needs more. So you can say, because I was late to the meeting. Um, so when I say it always needs more, you could say, my boss was annoyed because I was late to the meeting. Running through the park on a sunny afternoon, again, incomplete thought. You just need a subject and a verb, really. You could just say, I was running through the park on a sunny afternoon. That's it. So usually a fragment is missing some kind of a subject or a verb that's making it incomplete. Okay? So now that we've refreshed this a little bit, hopefully when you go over to your homework, you'll see in the week 10, you have run on, comma, splice, and fragment practice. I've given you a paragraph here. There are 5 errors in total. So I just want you to copy paste this into the right submission box with your corrections. Okay? Hope this helps.